Growing up, I spent most of my time outdoors. I climbed trees, went swimming, hiked, and learned wilderness survival for a few summers. In school, I learned skills such as math, writing, and handcraft skills such as art, including drawing, painting, modeling, sculpting, and music creation. I learned how to use the resources available to me to create something that I wanted to. By high school, I was figuring out how to dissect problems and simplify them into parts that I could tackle individually. When a problem is broken down, it is easy to know what parts are possible to complete, which are not, and you can separate the parts into similar categories to then conquer together. The school I went to focused on teaching concepts over details, and I began to determine how to segregate conceptual elements so that they are easier to understand and use. For example, in 8th grade I became interested in video production. Since then I've worked with quite a bit of video, and more recently, far more photography. Photography, to me, is being able to capture reality or an idea in a digital form, and this is how I envision what my camera is doing. The sensor, in 2D, captures all light coming through the lens, with the width of the view being set by the field of view of the lens. In this context, time is the sequential intake of imagery into the sensor. Time-lapse is when intermediary frames are removed. Slow motion is when extra images are added in between, and long exposure photos are the summation of many different instances of the view. To me, engineering is being able to take a problem or issue and create a solution for it. The goal can also be to simplify, accelerate, or improve a currently existing task. Common examples of engineers could be Galileo Galilei, who discovered important aspects of physics and developed various instruments for navigation, Nikola Tesla, who made electrical discoveries and influential inventions, or Margaret Hamilton, who led software development for the Apollo 11 and ultimately was responsible for a successful moon landing. Over the last 100 years, it has become more common for anyone to become an engineer and positively influence those around them. More recent such people could be Letitia Long, a Virginia Tech alumnus of electrical and computer engineering, who was the first woman to head a major U.S. intelligence outfit, or Hedy Lamarr, who was an actress that invented a radio frequency hopping system for torpedoes that wasn't used until the Cuban Missile Crisis, but her system was crucial for technologies such as CDMA, Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth, which many of us use daily. Guion Bluford was a colonel in the U.S. Air Force, an aerospace engineer who was selected from thousands to become the first African-American in space when he traveled on multiple successful space shuttle flights. These people had skill sets and opportunities to improve or create technology and inventions. Engineers significantly influence many creations that we use daily, such as infrastructure, structural design, electronic technology, materials, and other objects. I never thought I wanted to study engineering. Through middle school, I found that for any given problem or issue there was a solution, and I learned methods of finding these solutions. I soon wanted to be able to take a problem and figure out, whether or not it was possible, what a solution could be. I found that an engineer was generally someone following their passion and resulting in an improvement of something or discoveries in science, which could also lead to further innovations. Most engineers pursued a field in which they had grown up around or had a specific interest in due to previous experiences or philosophies. Many famous engineers created something that was unique and could only have been created because of their experiences, while resulting sometimes in an incredible innovation for mankind. Each individual's contribution is dependent on their experiences and skill sets, so each output is distinct. Laurel Thatcher once said, "Well-behaved women seldom make history." But I've come to think that that applies to everyone. Don't be what others think of you. Be you. These people that I have mentioned, as well as countless others, they broke the norm to pursue their interests and accomplish greatness. If there is something you want to do, just try. You'll be amazed by what you can accomplish. Go engineer yourself into the engineer that you want to be. Accomplish your dreams. Be you.